Media Monitoring Africa, for those of you that I haven't met, I think we do actually have some new strangers here, which is lovely. Hopefully by the end of the evening you'll find us strangers as well, maybe friends. I'm going to keep this brief. I know some of you have come to see me do stand-up, so here it is. And that's as good as it gets, huh? Right, so I wanted to just say a few words. Thank you for being with us very much, etc. We do have some fantastic comedians this evening to give us some much needed laughter after what has been a particularly long and laborious and tedious and dangerous and threatening and stressful and hideous and horrible year. And it's still going on, so don't worry, it'll probably get worse before the end of it. So, I'm going to tell 2 dad jokes because that seems appropriate at a comedy evening. But before I do that, on a serious note, I've come from the doctor before I came here, who told me I was going deaf. That news was hard to hear. Yeah, there you go. Okay, I can feel you groaning. So, that sounded very rude. That's what she said. Anyway, it's quite fitting that we're here at the Goodman Gallery, because for those of you who've got a little bit longer memory than me, you may remember that some years ago, this gallery was the focus of a number of protests because an artist called Brett Murray did a picture called The Spear of the Nation. Who remembers this? Hands up. Right, there you go, yeah. All about a big penis. The picture that was, not the man that he was depicting. But I guess the point of it was, what that raised was a number of very, really difficult and particularly pertinent freedom of expression issues. Now in October, those of you who are lucky enough to participate came to something we had called the Media Freedom Festival, a range of issues. We had a game focused on hate speech, which was really fabulous and fascinating and traumatic at the same time. And all sorts of other fascinating discussions on AI and all sorts of other things. But we realized that part of freedom of expression, and an essential part of it, is focused on art. And one of the things that I think we haven't focused nearly enough on in South Africa is art. Its role in developing, giving meaning to freedom of expression, and why freedom of expression really matters. So again, it's fitting that we're in an art gallery to see and witness some live art. Because I know that we're going to look and laugh at the people that are coming up on stage, or rather they may laugh at us in some instances, but these people are artists, and the role that they play, and this evening hopefully they'll give us things to think about, things to maybe make us think are really funny, they'll probably make us feel really uncomfortable. But fundamentally, what I think it does is it serves to reinforce why art and artists really matter. And that we are really lucky in South Africa to have such a fantastically free society, despite all of our limitations, despite the difficulties, despite blah, 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 blah. So, I've said enough. My last dad joke. Why do boxers not have sex the night before a fight? Why? Because they don't like each other very much. So, this is why what I do is I run an organization, I'm not a comedian. So, I'm now going to introduce an actual live, fantastic comedian. Bongani, would you come and take away the show? Can we have some applause?
Nice one. Ladies and gentlemen, please, one more time for Big Willie. Big Willie. He's the sweetest man I've ever met in my life. Just with the sex jokes. I'm like, all right, Willie. It's the kind of party we're about to have. You know, that's the nicest introduction ever, right? Called me an artist. I'm like, oh, all right, here we go. So this is my first time in a gallery where there's no pictures on the wall. So I'm like, Willie, you could do better. But, but is everybody well? Are you guys okay? I mean, let's get to know each other, you know what I mean? This is not a theater, so I like to get to know people, right? We all know Willie, he's great. What's your name, brother, man? Matt. I like that voice. That's the voice of a man with land. Where you from, Matt? From Durban. Oh, okay. You left because of the spice. You're like, all these monkeys, actual monkeys. Don't be weird. Actual monkeys. You've been to Durban. This is actual monkeys. It's not. It's not monkeys that are late on rent. It's actual. I'm not going to that. So what do you do in Joburg? Cybersecurity consultant. Oh, okay. Anybody here who's got cybersecurity consulting they need to do? Sorry, man. I tried to find you a job. Sorry. It's tough times, man. Welcome to the gallery. My brother over here going hard on those popcorns, bro. Like, how long was your day? You're like, oh my goodness. What is in this? Sodium? It's delicious. Like, how you doing, my brother? You hungry? No, we can tell. The popcorn can tell too. Like in the bag, the popcorn's like, not me. This guy, it's too much. Like all of you in my mouth now. What's your name, my brother? Hutato. And you are from where? Mankwena. Which is... Oh, okay. Oh, in the Limps. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I'm also from Limpopo. I'm from Venda. Yeah, I speak Venda. Ndimachiron. Ndimatekwana. Ndande. Thank you very much for doing that. Willie got confused. Like, oh, here we go. It's how the AFF take over, just like this. And what do you do, my brother Kutat? You're a lawyer. Okay, nice. I know you don't represent anyone in the Chuck Taylors because, you know, can't represent people in Chuck Taylors. That's the uniform of thieves. I'm just saying. I've been robbed twice and they were all wearing the same shoes. Like they shared them, actually. But as well, ma'am, how are you looking lovely in that beautiful dress? What is your name? Medi. And where are you from? Oh, is this your friend? Oh, sorry. Oh, I don't want to age anybody. That's why I'm like, is this your friend? What are you guys, siblings? What's happening over here? That's cool. Oh, so I take it this is the family of Elevena until we get to Durban over there. But this is the family. I'm sorry. ITs. What's your name, ma'am? Deshni. And you are from? Linds, Lodium. You know what I mean? There's many places, guys. You're from Lodium. Oh, that's cool. And what do you do, Deshni? You're a journalist. Oh, that's proper. So you're all about this 411. Oh, okay. Oh, disinformation destroys democracy. Someone should tell that to TikTok. TikTok is filled with disinformation. All those hacks are a lie. You know what I'm talking about. Oh, that's cool. What publication do you write for? You're a freeloader. Oh, okay. You guys can unpack that yourselves. I know what that means. She sleeps on couches. That's what she does. That's cool. No, all the best with the future. You know, it's been a crazy year. I'm sure things are going to get better. Ma'am, how are you? You well? So sophisticated. You good? Did you drink some tea today? You've got the voice of someone who drank tea today. Like, no, now please have some Earl Grey. Thank you very much. And a crouton. What's your name, ma'am? Pardon? Francesca. Oh, and you're from where? You're from Joburg? Oh, okay. Where in Joburg? Craig Hall. Oh, you from here? Hey, it must be lovely, eh? Some of us just came to Joburg for work. You've just been here all your life. There's no love here. It's a hustle place here. You can't find love. Can't even find a sandwich. There's no love here. It's a hustle place. My brother, how are you, sir? You well? No, you right. You. I right you. My brother, I can see you. That light, that bald head, it's hitting me in my eyes. It's just hitting me with the shine. How are you? Is this for me? I like it, man. It looks good. Doesn't look like it was by choice, though. It looks like God said, that's enough. Time to sell your personality. I can imagine. You were just like, It'll never fall off. You woke up and be like, uh-oh, here we go. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, that's good. What's your name, my brother? Robbie. Rafi. And where you from, Ravi? That's where you live now. Okay, and what do you do for a living? What's your spiel? You run an NGO? Oh, with Will? Or you run a different NGO? Or you here just, you're spying. You're like, what are other NGOs doing that I'm not doing? Oh, okay. What's the NGO that you run? Maybe these people want to support. Hey, we need that, eh? Why do you think I'm standing here? Unemployed youth, man. Like, I was like, nah, man, why is my life a joke? Maybe I must tell jokes. Oh, okay. No, we'll speak. I don't want a job now. I'm doing well. Like, you know, I mean, like, I got good at it. I'm an artist, as William calls me. Eh? I'm a thespian sometimes. Oh, that's cool. What are you guys doing to help the youth find jobs? Yeah. Oh, okay. Matt over here as well was unemployed until he met you. You're like, Matt, just use cybersecurity. Oh, okay. No, that's cool, man. That's wonderful. And the youth that you are trying to employ are the ones that live in Alexander, Soweto. Those are the ones you're trying to employ. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Whew, been there before. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's nice. We need more drone pilots. It's just not enough, you know? Like, who else is going to take these videos of things just going up? Like, I want to see my roof sometimes. No, we need more drone pilots. Anybody wants to be a drone pilot? There's a school for you, eh? You're not a pilot. You're just a drone pilot. So you can't say, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be flying in altitude. No, you can't do that. It's just you and your friend. Like, nice to meet you, Destiny. Thank you so much. My big brother over there. My tall brother, you, sir, good sir with the lady in the orange. How are you? You good? And you, what do you do, my brother? You're also a journalist. Oh, okay. What publication do you write for? Are you homeless? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, it's a pandemic. What's going on? The Conversation Africa. Do you know of this conversation that's happening behind your back? Oh yeah? Is it a big thing? I don't read much. Oh, the only publication I read is called Facebook. Yeah, it's full of conspiracies, but it's the stuff I like. Oh, that's cool. And the conversations you guys have is about what's happening in Africa and how Chinese people are not that bad. No, I mean, they're all here. They're creating stuff. Clearly, we like them. I mean, somewhere, somehow. You know, they give us good hair, some of them. So the conversations you have, just a quick example. So for those who don't know, I know, but my friends who don't know. Ah. Oh, okay. Oh. Like the guy who made his own helicopter using bicycle parts. Did you hear about that guy? You didn't talk about that guy? That should have been front page, baby. You should have like, this guy created a helicopter. It doesn't fly, but he made it out of a bicycle. No, it doesn't fly, but I mean, if that's my first date and this guy's coming with his little helicopter bicycle, what? Where are we going? Oh my God. Let's have fun. My brother with the beautiful beard. You well? I want to know about the friend next to you. Sorry, just you're being I saw the beard. I'm like, I gotta acknowledge the guy with the beard, but like it looks like hate because I can't grow my own. You know what I mean? What's your secret? Is it egg yolk or is it like grapefruit? It's just genetics. Lucky you lucky bastard. Just living your best life. No. What's your name, brother? Joseph. Oh, okay. And are you a journalist? Okay. Who's the man with the yellow shirt with the smileys? Please tell me you're not a journalist. Ah, here we go. What do you do? You're a model. Oh, there it is. Oh, all right. I guess that's why you dress so eloquently. Damn, who do you model for, bro? Do you do the whole walking like you do the whole thing? You don't walk anymore. What happened? You got an injury or something? What happened? Like, I don't know. What stops a model from modeling? What happened? We're like, man, I've got a personality. Get to know me. Like, I like Bryce. Come on, man. I don't just eat grapes. Like what? I don't know what they do. What made you stop? What made you stop the runway? Oh, so you do pictures and stuff. You're just there, just posing like this. Just hitting them with that. Oh, yeah? Sometimes you hit them with like, oh, hello. It's like, I didn't know you were taking photos. Get my best side. All right, that's cool, man. What's your name? Pardon? Bethel. Oh, okay. What language is that? Because you had to say it with an accent. It's Hebrew. Everything else you're saying in normal English. I'm a model. I don't model anymore. No, I don't walkie-walkie. You know, I'm just out here. What's your name? Bethel. You must say it from here. It's Hebrew, okay? I'm with the guys with the banks. That's who the Jews and I are like this. Hashtag peace in the Middle East. No, it's all good. Okay, Bethel, wait, are you from? Where are you from? You from where? You from here? Are your parents Hebrew? Yeah. Is that, I'm sorry, maybe I'm being ignorant. Are your parents do they have nice hair or something? Like how? No, Bethel, you understand? You're a strong chocolate man. Your name is Bethel. I'm like, how did this happen? You know what I'm saying? No, man, something happened here. You must, write this down. It's part of a conversation. Saying serious things, this guy. Destiny, you could get a job now. Bethel, explain, your name, did it just come from the Bible? They were like, oh, that's a nice name. Let's give it to our child, and then he'll see what happens with life. Oh, and your last name is Nkusheng or Mukwena, like Mazibuku, it's like Bethel Mazibuku, like. What's happening with this guy? No, make him a model. No, that's cool, bro. That's when last did you meet a model? You know what I mean? It's not every day, bro. It's not every day. And that's your lady, I presume? Is that your lovely lady, your lovely partner, your lovely friend? Oh, okay. Ladies and gentlemen, your name is once again, I'm sorry. Huh? Tessa. Ladies and gentlemen, Tessa wrote a book titled Colored. It's not a coloring book. It's about colored people and their identity. You know what I mean? So next year on Heritage Day, you're gonna see colored people enjoying with all of us. They'll be like, we also have heritage. You know? I mean, I tease. So you just arrived in a nice little shop suit with a little red tie. Hello. What do we do? Are you cashing checks? What was going on, bro? Hey, you watching? You just arrived. I saw you. I've been watching. Hey, my man. Don't think these classes are just for show. These things work. What's your name, my brother? Yeah, Andreas. Are you German? Oh, okay. Guten Tag. Oh, danke schön. Okay, so one now, yeah. We're meeting each other halfway, yeah. I mean, I want to see you at the bar. You're going to buy me beers, you. You're my kind of guy, bro. My friend, yeah, you well? You good? Oh, you're also German? Are you guys part of the German missions in South Africa, Lesotho, and Eswatini? Are you guys part of those guys? What missions are you guys? We know Jesus. What missions? Because we know Jesus here. What? You're still doing missionary work, my man. We've got Bushiri out here going deeper, Pastor. Well, now you want to introduce us to Jesus. Oh, you don't do that? Oh, what do you guys do? Oh, so you guys are bringing frankfurters? I mean, I'm trying to figure out why I don't like Russian, but I like a frankfurter. It's these guys over here in the mission. You're on a mission, guys. We enjoy. Ma'am, are you well? With the lovely dress? With right here. You know yourself. All of you, sorry, you know what? Let me be inclusive. All of you ladies are dressed very beautiful. You look lovely. Right, my apologies. I don't mean to single people out like, ooh, nice dress. I'm like, oh, hi. You know what I mean? I'm not going to do that. So, ladies, you look lovely. Ma'am, are you well? And your name is? Nadia. What do you do? You freeloading. Hey, what's happening with Indian women, bro? Why are you guys out here freeloading? No, man. Come on, bro. Make bunny chows or something. Why are you freeloading? Yeah? No, man. We love our Indian people. Make a biryani, something. You make a good curry, sell it. Sell it. Stop freeloading. Just sell. Come on, guys. Hi, man. How are you guys? This is not right. No, this is not right. But it's all well, guys. My name is Bongani Dube. Right, I'm gonna usher us through this whole show tonight, and a little bit about myself since I've been asking you guys a lot of questions. Today was a weird day for me. Like, for the first time in my life, I went to a male fertility clinic, right? This actually happened. The reason why I bring it up is because actually apparently this is what's happening. Men are less fertile, 50% less fertile now as we were compared to like around 1970s and so, right? Because of lack of exercise, just bad life decisions. And our grandfathers were very fertile because they were running away from tear gas. You understand? They was exercising. I'm just now we don't run from tear gas. Now we're just vaping. What do we expect, guys? These things can't swim anymore. So, gents, and my friends, every time I tell my friends this, they're like, yo, are you trying to impregnate somebody? And that's wrong to think. The reason why I'm doing it is just to know what's happening in my body. You know what I mean? Apparently stress and everything can affect how you guys swim. So when you're not stressed, they're swimming. But when you're stressed, they're like, why are we even trying? They're smoking Zol. They're like, man, let's freeload. You know what I mean? So or is that the freeload? No. I was just asking. But yeah. So a little bit about myself. I'm Venda, and my mom is now single, right? Which is great, but you know what I mean? How it happened was not so great. It was the damn corona. It got my stepdad, and then he died, right? But here's the thing: I didn't like the guy, so I'm cool with it. So don't. No, I didn't like the guy. You know what I mean? Let's all be honest. How many people in our family do we like right now? Not all of. There's always that one person you like, where now? I must hide the sanitizer from you. like, well, you don't deserve to sanitize your hands. There's one person, But here's the thing, bruh. Here's the thing about death. Because death is a real thing. It happens to all of us eventually. You know what I mean? We can't ignore it. And now that, we're in the art space, I feel like I can talk about it freely like this because it's a true thing. The thing about death is that it doesn't happen when you've budgeted for death. Because when the person dies, they don't die at the end of the month where I just got paid, where I can bury you with dignity. They die in the middle of the month. You're like, where am I going to get this money, my man? Children need to go to school, but when you're dying here, can't you wait? So my stepfather, he died in the middle of the month. We called up Bob. They say, we'll send you 250 rands airtime. We're like, we need to bury this guy. We don't need airtime. And now my thing about funerals is that I don't like black funerals. I said it. I don't like them. The problem with black funerals, they take too long. It's the whole day. We're feeding everybody. We're like, someone just died in the family, a breadwinner. Now we must give you food to come cry for us. No, my man. Just send us a voice note. Oh, bye-bye, Mampincha. Just, you know what I mean? White funerals, simple. 20 minutes, you guys are done. 20 minutes, you guys walk in, you look, no, 2 piece. You guys, you're done. You go back to work. Simple, bruh. You guys bury people in the morning. Us, the whole day. And there's this thing called after tears. You can hear that. That was invented by people that like to party. People that like the taste of savannah. Mm-hmm. We know ourselves. So now what happened was, when my stepfather, when he passed away, it was my responsibility as the eldest son to make sure to usher him into the afterworld in a very, in a very holistic manner. So I had to go buy a sheep. But I didn't budget for a sheep in the middle of the month. I had $1,200. That's all I had. I'm like, okay, let's make a plan, right? I get in my car, I drive looking for farms. I find a farm. I find an Afrikaans farm. There was Afrikaans signs everywhere. 80 blow announce Himmel. It was just written, just there and yeah. Behind that, there was a Gebertes. I said, this is Afrikaans as Afrikaans can get. And I remember one thing. Nelson Mandela taught us this. If you speak just the language a person hears, they'll hear you. But if you speak their language, they'll understand you. So I'm like, I know I don't have money. I need to negotiate in Afrikaans. Maar you need to luister vir ek. Maar Afrikaans is nie, It's nie saver, But I got 34 for Afrikaans. They asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I say, president. They say, okay, go ahead. Like, you've passed matric. Right? So Afrikaans is horrible. But I'm like, let me dig deep and negotiate with this here Afrikaner. I was like, Boere, Boere, ek is hier so. Ek het geld. He came out. I could tell this guy was a true Afrikaner. He had a cook sister in his mouth. He just built her, just thick. I'm like, this is an Afrikaner. So I'm like, okay, I must prat now. Now I'm trying my best. I'm doing the best I can to negotiate with this guy. I'm like, meneer. Yes, meneer. Yo. Nee. He's like, wat gaan nee, man, fuck, man. Yo. Meneer, my pa, man. My pa, man. Hey, is duet. Just key, toa. Eish, meneer. En eish. Ek weet nie, man. Ek soek een skapie. Net Baba Black Sheep niya. Het jy een? He's like, oh, sien, just choose one. I'm like, hoeveel is de skapie met de bode? De groot skapie, je weet. I want the groot one. They say 2.5. I say, yo, meneer, yo, meneer. Hey, is dit mekaar bij die huis, hè? Meneer, the couple has danced. Meneer, luister, ik heb 1.2. Kom ons praat. He's like, saying 1.10, that's not enough. I'm like, meneer, oh, kom ons praat, kom. Money, jy's 'n boer, man. Maak 'n plan, maak 'n plan. He's like, okay, sien, ek kom nou, wag hier so. He leaves. He goes behind the house. The sheep we were talking about were in front of the house. He has gone behind the house to mark a plan. So he comes around the corner with the leash, but it's all taut. I'm like, what's happening? He's pulling. He's like, come. You can't know. He's a swart man, so come, gaan. When this sheep turned the corner, it looked like 1.2. You know, it was not a whole, it was a 1.2 sheep. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it sounded like 1.2, but I'm like, yo, there's nothing else I can do. He pulls the sheep out. The sheep comes out. Just ba. I'm like, meneer, no, man. What gaan aan? He's like, 1.1 then. I'm like, 1.1? No, I'll take the sheep. Right. No, I took the sheep. Right. So now, me and the sheep are in my car. You need to understand, I drive a Corsa. I don't drive a Bakkie. No. I'm not Afrikaans. I drive a Corsa. It's a 2-door car with leather seats. So the sheep and I are sitting in the front seat together. I'm driving, the sheep is right here. Surprised. You know, like this sheep hasn't seen anything, just looking out the window. I'm like, hey, Scappy. Cake. When we get to the house, don't talk. Nah? He says, ba. I say, hey, none of that nonsense. We need to get to the house. Get to the house. You need to understand, guys, in a black family, if you come with some nonsense, we're going to tell you that's nonsense. So I get out the car. My mom sees me. She's like, oh, Bongani, where's the sheep? I'm like, I got the sheep. It's in the car. She's like, take the sheep out. I'm like, no, go inside the house. So why must I go inside the house? Take the sheep out. I'm like, the sheep. The Buddha told me the sheep gets nervous around people it doesn't know. I've spent 20 minutes in the car with this sheep. We're talking. It knows me alone. So if it comes out, it might get nervous and run off. So please get inside the house. They're like, Bongani, just get the sheep out. I'm like, okay. I'll get the sheep. But tell my younger brother, go get the knife. Get the knife, right? We're slaughtering this sheep. Yeah. We're not going to walk around with this sheep. I'm like, what's your problem? I'm like, oh, okay, all right. So I take the sheep, but I carry the sheep. Because I don't want to walk with this. And then I'm like, come. It's like, no, you guys mean business. I see that knife. So I carry the sheep. We get to the back. We slaughter the sheep. But it takes a 5-man job to slaughter one sheep. One guy cuts, other guys are holding legs. Now you understand there's one leg that's taking an off-ramp somewhere. You know, like, it's in Bloemfontein right now. Yes. So now they hold it, they're like, Bongani, what's wrong with this? I'm like, no, man, he gets nervous. Just be strong. I say, wow. The spiritual world carries on with you. It follows you. Depending on what you did, it will follow. So at the funeral, when we had the casket on wheels and we're pushing forward, the casket was going its own direction. Oh, like, this like, Bongani, is that sheep of yours? Yeah, boy, much. I'm just like, it's a true story, but hey, I'm glad you guys can laugh at my pain, guys. She understands, like, I've been there before. I've seen those sheep. Like. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm not the only guy here tonight. Tonight, it's a very special show. I've got good friends of mine, and these friends are absolutely amazing. We decided, you know what? Comedy it's a male-dominated industry. And we thought, you know what, guys? There are a few females that are amazing. Not all of them, but some of them. I mean, not all male comedians are amazing. So there's a lot of female comedians in South Africa. Name three. Name three. Name three. Name three. You don't know. No, there is sexism, right? Sexism sometimes makes things a little funny, you know what I mean? But I'm not saying we should exclude anybody. But the problem is there's not a lot of women inside comedy. Not because there's gatekeepers that say, no, we don't want you. It's just some women are like, this looks like a waste of time. Let me just have a job. You know what I'm saying? That could be the case. I don't know what women think. Hey? No, there's a stage right here. I'm trying to bring a female. You're like, no, let me talk first before she walks on. Let me tell my sister what I think about this sexism that I'm watching. Watch out for her. Hey, I like you. What's your name, ma'am? Tiffany. And what do you do? Little bit of what? The German guys. Oh, you're just selling frankfurters here. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I know, Tiffany. Thank you for the dialogue. I like this kind of dialogues. But ladies and gentlemen, as I said, this next female, absolutely amazing. I love her style. I think you guys are going to love her. She's a comedian before she's a female. You know what I mean? She just happens to be a female after being a comedian. But she's the whole deal. So ladies and gentlemen, please show love for the one, the only, the talent that is Miss Lindy Johnson. Yeah.
Hello. Thank you so much, Bongani, for opening a gender debate before I do my job. It's always fun. Yes, I am allowed to tell jokes. It's 2023. Yay! I'll just tell you guys a bit about myself because many of you don't know me. Okay, none of you know me. My name used to be Lindy Johnson, but I'm fully vaccinated now. So it's Lindy Johnson, Johnson & Johnson. Comedian, yes, I do my job. I wish I was coming under better circumstances to perform for you guys, but I've actually had a really tough week, you know. I've been struggling, actually, I can be honest about it. I haven't had electricity for 7 days. 7 days without electricity is not cute, but I am. So I'm here to tell you jokes. You're welcome, please. So grateful. At least there's one cute person on the lineup. That's got nothing to do with gender. But I've had a tough week, 7 days without electricity, 7 days without electricity. Do you know how badly you have to miss electricity as a colored girl to miss the sound of a kettle? I grew up making tea for the entire household when I just wanted 1 cup of green tea so I could pretend it washes away the KFC. That's all. 7 days without electricity. 7 days without electricity has given me a lot of time to think, you know. I've been thinking about the world. I've been thinking about how our politics have been regressing. I've been thinking about how there's 2 wars going on at the moment and how it shouldn't be like that. I've been thinking about South Africa's economy and how we've been manipulated to pay much more than we can afford. I've been thinking about what's going on in the world and where I can contribute to making it better. I've even been thinking about Lindy and trying to find out what Lindy is like. And I found out what Lindy is like is electricity, guys. 7 days of electricity has been very tough for me, guys. It's been very tough. But I walked the other day, you know, in my neighborhood. I live in a very trendy neighborhood, lots of coffee shops. I've seen Maps up Bongani twice, yeah. Second time he almost saw me, yeah. It's a whole world, they won't, they? They won't. But I wanted to take a walk down and see if there's a coffee shop where I can charge my phone because it's been 7 days without electricity. And I saw the worst thing you could ever see. I saw my ward councillor sitting down enjoying herself. And she was eating the pastry you only enjoy when you owe nobody time. She was sitting down and enjoying a croissant. Guys, a croissant takes 3 minutes to eat. I've timed it. And 15 minutes of doing this kak. That lady doesn't give a fuck. I know many of you are noticing an air of responsibility about me, and it's true, yes. I welcomed my 3rd nephew into the world this year, yes. I have a lot of responsibilities on my shoulder. I don't understand why it happened though. My family is very ecstatic about my sister-in-law giving birth to a 2nd son. You know, I have 2 brothers and each of them have sons now, and it's very exciting for us. And my family seems to be very happy about my brother being a father, which confuses me because I grew up with him. So I know him quite well. And this is the same guy. I shit you not, I'm not lying. This is the same guy who used to catch his fart in his hand and then shake it just for flair and release it in my face. This is a man my family is excited to raise someone in our world. Do we really need this, guys? We have 2 wars going on. Do we need a Dutch oven war too? I try and visit my family as often as I can, you know. I try and go down to Cape Town to visit my nephews, you know, just because they need me. They need a father figure. And I step up where I can. I do my bit. I'm turning 30 soon, and I'd really like to be a better person when I arrive there, but I procrastinate, so I'm doing a little bit of the work now and all of it the night before. But I've always wondered why I've been so weird and different than my peers. You know, I've always been a bit ostracized. And I know you guys are looking at me now going, Lindy, you're so cool, there's no way. I'm very flattered. But you didn't know me a year ago. I was very different. I grew into the school. I really did. But I realized very early that one of the things that made me different to my peers is that my parents were a lot older than other people's parents. Like my parents were 40 when I was born. They were in their 40s. So when I was in primary school, they were in their 50s. And having parents in their 50s in 2001, because 50 today is very cool. 50 today is Tracy Ellis Ross, it's Gabrielle Union, wearing ripped jeans. It's very cool. Back in 2001, 50, you got the lay-by outfit from Stutterford's. And that's who you were. That's who you were. But back in the day, it made me a very different child. You know, at school I was very different. I never stayed to play after school with the other girls, you know, because supper was in an hour. You know, my favorite musician, everyone else's when we were in high school, their favorite musician was like Justin Bieber and One Direction. They were very big in high school. My favorite musician was Luther Vandross. He's just never too much. You guys are too young, it's fine. You don't get it. The other things that also made me different, like I learned things later in life. Like I learned that you can drink tea straight from the mug. You don't need the saucer. The mug works, guys. I'm teaching you all tonight. But the other things that I was the same as other girls, like I remember I always wanted to be popular. Like one of my biggest things in life was to be popular. I always wanted everyone's attention on me. As you can see, I was very successful. But I wasn't always successful because I tried from a really young age. I remember grade 3 already. I tried and emulate what the popular girls were doing. And I realized in grade 3, all the popular girls have one thing in common. They all have DSTV full package. And we only had compact. Okay, you got me. We only had open time. I'm not the wealthy aristocrat you thought I was. I'm so sorry. Parkwood. But I devised a plan. I decided to steal the DSTV guide from my auntie's house, read the description for the 8 o'clock movie, start the conversation on Monday morning so everybody knows I'm part of the chat, and then just keep quiet for the rest of the conversation. So they just think I'm mysterious. Where were you when I was in grade 3? This is genius. I'd get to school the first thing, I'd be like, guys, did you watch your 8 o'clock movie? It was a rom-com starring Ashton Kutcher and Jennifer Garner. A young woman leaves a big city and finds a small town isn't the only thing she falls in love with. 16 SNL. Discuss. And it worked for a long time. I'd get to school and it worked for a long time. And then one day I read a description. I started reading description for a much later movie. And this girl called me out, Emma Friedman. She's my enemy for life and she's your enemy too because we're friends now. She called me out in front of the entire class. She said, there's no way your parents let you stay up that late and watch that movie. You lying. The worst thing you could ever say to a 9-year-old is, you lying, because they are. And I had a choice. I could come clean and let them know that the pressure of popularity will weigh me down, ultimately bringing us closer as girls on the precipice of womanhood. But unfortunately, I was born a bad bitch. So I said, of course I watched that movie. A young woman discovers her own body through masturbation. Emmanuel, 18 SNL. Discuss. In my 20s, I also made the same mistakes as other people. They didn't recruit me just because I have older parents. Like I got back together with the same guy 4 times. Don't judge me, I have a group chat. I got back together with the same guy 4 times. That's almost as many Fast and the Furious movies there are. And there's a saying for this, and it's very short. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. The saying doesn't go on. There isn't more. It's not fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Fool me 3 times. You know, we silly police, hey? Fool me 4 times, too shame, too furious. Fool me 4 times, Tokyo drift in your poos. No, I'm joking, no. Tone it down, tone it down. We don't hate him anymore. But I am single now. How? Guys. This crowd and compliments. Stop, guys. I do love being single. I really do. I love being single. Being single is amazing. Being single is great. Being single is fantastic. Being single is the best. Am I convincing you guys? Because I'm trying to convince myself. I think the worst part about being single is when your friends in relationships ask you for relationship advice. Guys, never ask your single friends for relationship advice. There's a reason we're single. That's like asking the DA to solve racism. The problem is within. Whiteside, you didn't laugh. And we know the joke is not funny, so where's the problem? No, I'll go back to talking about being single. You're safe. And I really do love being single, and I realize I've been making some mistakes myself. Like I used to call myself a sapiosexual, and I didn't know what it meant. I only recently found out what sapiosexual means. It means you're attracted to people's minds, the way they think. That's whack. I would never call myself that. What the fuck? I thought sapiosexual means when you sape, you get sexual. That's me, yeah, that's... And there's Merlot here tonight, so... I'm joking. But I do love being single. I really do try and put myself out there as much as possible. But it's very difficult for a fat woman to date because there aren't many places we can go where we loved or accepted. Yeah, it got real TED Talk time. Walk away from the truth. It's very difficult for fat women. There aren't many places. That's why I read a quote by Toni Morrison. She said, go where you are celebrated. So I went to Donnaclay. Because I'm a medium there. But I do try and put myself out there. I do try and date as many people as possible, you know. I date skinny guys, I date fat guys. But I prefer dating fat guys because when 2 fat people have sex, it sounds like lots of people clapping hands for us. Like that, yeah, were you there? What? But I do put myself out there. I really believe that's the only way you're going to find the one for you for the rest of your life. But the only people I don't date is white guys. I'm so sorry. It's just because I'm scared, you know. Because my ass is so fat, they might think it's land. I don't know what kind of mission you're on, Germany. Thank you so much. My name is Lindy Johnson. Please welcome back Bongani Dube. You guys are lovely.
Lindy Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, yes! Yes! I told you she's amazing. She's amazing, right? That's nice. That's nice. Very lovely. I like her body positivity. That's, you know what I mean? That's beautiful, bro. Yeah. I've never been to Donna Claire either, so we're together, sir. Those are shops we never walk into. Because you walk with your wife in that shop, you're going to be there for at least an hour. Because, have you ever been shopping with a woman? You have, there. You have, man. It's traumatic. There's nothing to do. And it's like, what do you think? Like, I'm not thinking. I just want to be at home right now. I'm just being supportive. What I'm thinking is, I don't want to fight. That's all I'm thinking. But ladies and gentlemen, next up, we've got the headline act for the evening. Oh, this guy is mad talented. He is controversial. He's done so many things. He's one of those ventriloquists that you're like, wow, that's a genius right there. Right? So ladies and gentlemen, please, it brings me so much honor. Put your hands together for the one, the only Mr. Conrad Koch. Yeah! Woo! Yes, Conrad!
Woo! Kibo got it here. Is it on? Where's there? We keep it going for Bongani, Dube. Love him. And Lindy, wasn't she brilliant? Wow, this is is it loud enough? I'm not sure. It's a very exciting night for me. It's a very exciting. What's your name? Khotatso, I'm Conrad. Nice to meet you. It's a very exciting night. My mom is here to see me perform. She hasn't seen me perform in years. Give her a round of applause, man. She's dead, but I can feel her presence in the room. Can you feel her, Khotatso, ma'am? She's sitting next to you. You need to laugh, man. Your dead mom is scaring you right now. So I keep my friends in a suitcase. I keep my friends in a suitcase. I'm like Vladimir Putin. So ladies and gentlemen, that was a bricks joke for the journalists. They're here because they're unemployed. So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome with clapping and screaming like Ace Machashole trying to explain where the money came from. Please, that joke doesn't work in comedy clubs. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome my good friend, Mr. Chester Masing! Halala, halala. Here we are, hey, in a frickin' construction site. It's the Goodman Gallery, hey. It's like the media in South Africa. It's like the owners of the media in South Africa. It's white and it lives in Rosebank. Oh, I feel like I'm the journalist, really. Yeah, I'm like a journalist. Who am I? Iqbal Survey. Okay. They're clever jokes. Guys, don't do edibles. Don't do edibles. They're putting dacha. They're putting weed in food. Germany. They thought, hey, Germany, you and I had the same haircut. We should put our heads together. We'll look like an arsehole. Don't piss him off. I don't care. You're the one who's going to lose a visa. Germany, don't do edibles. They're putting weed in food. Now, the thing about dacha is it makes you want food. So you eat the dacha, then you get high. But the only food you have has dacha in it. So you eat that. Then you get higher. Then you eat that. Then you get higher. Then you eat that. 20 years later, you wake up and you're telling jokes upstairs at a frickin' art gallery. For those of you who don't know Chester, I'm very famous, Germany. I'm so famous they introduced me to the president of South Africa. It's really what? They're literally like, Mr. President, here is a tatat. Actually, what makes that funny is a tatat net another tatat. I was literally like, dude, the hand in your ass is bigger than the hand in my ass. Bro, come on. He had 10 million rand in his couch. Who's that? That's Khotatso. Khotatso in his frickin' couch. Do you know how much 10 million rand is? No, it's like 2 gigs of data from Vodacom. If you ask Ramaphosa how's the investment, he says, so far, so good. Then he was there at the World Cup trying to act like he helped. Did you see him standing next to Sia Kolisi? He's so short, I thought he was the rugby ball. He doesn't even play rugby. If he did, he'd have to be hooker, right? Because that guy will do anything for cash. And load shedding's back. Every time load shedding happens, Ramaphosa says the same cock, doesn't he? Yeah, I'm shocked. How is he shocked? There is no electricity. And then I realized he's the only one who's got electricity. So it's like he's mocking us. It's like telling a knock-knock joke to a homeless guy. Hey, and now we got a minister of electricity, isn't it? We got a minister of... Hey, imagine having sex with the minister of electricity. Oh, yeah. Gotatso. You're turning me on. Oh, no. What? I finished too soon. I had premature load shedding. Frickin' wild, but there are good things in South Africa. Hey, isn't that great? It sounds so dirty, doesn't it? Hey, Germany, show me your... It's great, eh? Because now racists can't go to Port Elizabeth. Yeah, they can't say the name. They're like... What do you mean the name's changed? Don't start that cockney. The new name. Germany, send me to Germany. Because that's what they did in Mandela, isn't it? What? Because Mandela's name wasn't Nelson, it was Kholehla. And his school teacher was like, what's your name, little boy? And he went, Kholehla. And then she was like, Nelson. Now we did that to the name Elizabeth. What are you saying? Yeah. If any of us Africans met that queen who just passed away, we'd be like, what's your name, Queenie Queen? She'd be like, my name is Elizabeth Alexandra Mary Windsor. And every African here would be like, you're going down, bitches. So wild. This is the clever audience who do the clever jokes. We're in the UK. They're sending illegal immigrants in the UK to Rwanda. Have you heard about this? Yeah, that's racist, isn't it? Because you know they're not sending any white refugees to Rwanda, are they? Hey, Germany, they're not going to send any Germans. There's no Ukrainians going to Rwanda. In fact, my advice to you is if you're an African refugee in the UK, tell them that you're Ukrainian. Hello, my name is Vladimir Shabalala. The world is changing. Everyone's entitled. Hey, there's people who gluten intolerant. It's the gluten. It's the gluten. How easy is your life if you can get taken down by toast? There could be somebody who's gluten intolerant. Yeah, I'm not scared. I can defeat them with a cupcake. It's like those lactose intolerant assholes. It's the lactose. It's the lactose. I'm dying. They're milking it, aren't they? It's the lactose. What's killing you? Steri Stumpy. I know, we're a weird society. We're hypocrites. You'll step over a homeless guy starving in the street that let one billionaire get in a Coke can and go looking for the Titanic, and the entire world shits itself. Oh no, the billionaires died doing something stupid. It's a tragedy. If only they had known that part of the ocean was dangerous. If only there was a 2-hour movie called Titanic to warn them. It's a tragedy. No, but it is a tragedy. I'm not mocking the family. It's a tragedy. It's tragedy. Oh, it's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. Tragedy. It's tragedy. It's tragedy. All I'm saying is, can Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg go next? So we're talking about race. We don't normally do these jokes. You let this guy, hey, we went to Scotland. We took our show, we have a show on racism. We took it to Scotland. Show on racism. Because we all want to fight racism. You can do it too. Kotata got to a rich-looking white guy. A rich-looking, bald, German-sounding white guy. Just got to a rich white guy in Woolworths and say, hey, what's your name? He go, my name is Jeremy. And then completely screw out his name. Say that again. Jeremy. Jeremy. Jeremy, Jereny. Can I call you Kagiso? Because we need a fight. Yes, black people here, you need to go to white people in Woolworths and say, do you work here? So we had a show on this, right? And we went to Scotland. They had no idea. They had no idea what we were saying. They had no idea. One guy came to us after the show last year, said, I love the show. Just leave out the apartheid stuff. The whole show is an apartheid. It's like watching The Lion King and going, it's a fantastic movie. There are just too many lions. They just don't understand race. Yeah, they don't have enough black people to be racist in Scotland. I didn't know that. They don't have enough black people. Being a racist in Scotland is like being a paedophile in an old age home. There's nothing to work with. He's 73. Technically, you're not a paedophile. If anything, it's community service. Because there used to be black people in Scotland. Yeah, they used to. Yeah, 60,000 years ago, black people left Africa. They moved to Scotland, and the weather was so cock, they turned white. Think of the money Michael Jackson could have saved. I've got to travel with this guy. I go in the suitcase. I call it a suitcase. In Cape Town, it's a 2-bedroom flat. And then the lady at sat there goes, is there anything dangerous in the suitcase? And then I stick my head up and I go, yes, Chucky's here. And they always freak out because they think I'm Nathaniel. Or a German embassy guy. Hey, in Los Angeles, that got weird. Los Angeles one. In Los Angeles, this guy goes, sir, you can't travel with a person in a suitcase. I said, I'm not a person. I'm made out of plastic. He said, this is Los Angeles. Everyone's made out of plastic. In London, I got you back. London was crazy. Because I was in that suitcase for a month in London. The guy goes, sir, is there anything dangerous in the suitcase? So I made that sound that airport security love. You know that sound? They like, tick, 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 tick. And then I remembered it's London, so I've got to give it an English accent. What? Tick air. Tick air. They sound like that because they got all the land stuck in their noses. Tick air. Tick air. It wasn't funny. No, it was hilarious. No, it was hilarious. Because they took me away and they searched me. No, they cavity searched him. That, my friends, is called karma. And as that hand went into his ass, do you know what sound he made? You gotta go, no, help, Kototsa, help me! Kototsa, help me! And Shinuan, and Shinuan. You guys doing okay? This is kind of a weird job, I know. When I started doing comedy back in the day, comics sort of my generation, there weren't comedy clubs, so we had to do comedy in weird places, and you also couldn't get puppets. You had to make puppets out of weird crap. So this is the first puppet. It's the first puppet I ever made. I got two feather dusters over here and a car key. Well, in South Africa, that's a coat hanger. Joburg, that's a car key. And I put them together, and I had to do shows at my dad's birthday and places like that. We didn't have comedy clubs, so I was like 16 doing shows, roasting my dad in front of his friends. It was like fun times. And what was weird was my mom used to write the jokes. Yeah, they were divorced. She roasted her ex via her kid's puppet. It's great. It was like a Black Mirror level of Days of Our Lives. And this is the first puppet I ever made. His name is Hilton. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Clap, you lazy bastards. Hello. 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 Who's that? That's Kototsa. Oh, are you together, you two? Are you together, just friends? Are you together? Oh, great. Oh, you look like a lovely couple. Yeah. You could be on the cover of the magazine. Vogue. Huisgenoot. Always let your partner know you love them, darlings. Always let your partner know you love them. Yes. Turn to them and say, darling, you are my bladder infection. What? You're the reason I get up in the morning. You need to laugh, darlings. You need to laugh. Because if you don't laugh, your laugh bottles up inside. And it comes out 2 days later as a thought. And everyone around you goes, something smells funny. Are they wine drinkers? I think they're all the wine drinkers here tonight. Let me hear you go, ooh. Ooh, I love wine drinkers. Yeah, they're very creative. They are. They don't think out of the box. They drink out of the... Don't laugh. Some of you wouldn't exist that weren't for boxed wine. If you're child number 2, I'm talking about you. There's nothing wrong with boxed wine other than the fact that it makes you kiss your cousin in the garage. That's not true. Yes, it is. No, it's literally called Four Cousins. La 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 la. Just don't drink and drive. Yes, don't drink and drive because the police will stop you and ask you stupid questions. Have you been drinking, sir? It's 3 a.m. on a Sunday. What other reason is there to drive around, you arsehole? And then they ask you, sir, where are you going? They ask, where are you going? And there's only one answer to that question, what? We're on our way to church. Why, they're the only ones serving wine first thing on a Sunday. Except for vodka drinkers. What's wrong with vodka? Vodka drinkers can't drink and drive. Why? They can't find the car. That's why it's called vodka. What did you use today? Oh, for your face. Yes, I used I used a crock. Oh my God. What have you done? What's wrong? My body is an ostrich. My face is a croc. I'm a cross-stitch. You've all been cat-faced. What's cat-face? Cat-face is like catfishing, but with your face. So you see someone with a sexy body, and you're like, eh? And you see their face, and you're like, eh? We all need to fight back. That's right, ladies. If a man on the internet, uninvited, sends you a picture of his, his nunu. His nunu. What's that? Whatever it means to you guys. His nunu. Fight back. Reply, my goodness, now that is a microaggression. With men do that weird thing we do where we start staring at your chest. Ladies, a sexist man. Fight back. What must I say? Do this. Just keep staring until it gets awkward. And then go, yes, I hear you. I am looking in your eyes. I respect you as a person. And when it gets really weird, thought. What men do not know ought to do when women thought. That's not true. Men have had thought privilege for centuries. That's not true. Look at Tatso. What about him? He's probably thoughting right now. What, that's why he's not laughing. He doesn't want to release. You don't know what Katatso's thinking. Yes, I do. You do. I'm psychic. Oh, wow, you can read minds. That is correct. What's he thinking? Stop picking on me. Stop picking on me. What are the rest of them thinking? Keep picking on him. What's William Byrd thinking? Oh, shit, I'm next. You go, no, what are you doing? No, darling, cover your elbow. Oh, sorry, what's wrong? What have you done? What? They all saw my nunu. Some of you didn't know I had other puppets, eh? Some of you like, so I do, this is mainly what I do. I've stopped doing politics because there's no room for it in South Africa. It's those guys, those DA people and EFF people who made it fundamentally. So, this next guy is my high school teacher, and it is a bit weird bringing him out here, but I think I'll let him introduce himself. Ladies and gentlemen, clapping and screaming, please welcome Mr. Dixon. Okay, class, settle, class, settle. And when I say settle, I mean calm down. Not colonize another country. Looking at you, Germany. You doing okay, Mr. Dixon? No, I'm doing well. Hey, my wife and I, we have a lot of fun. She said, Clive, I want excitement and romance. I said, darling, we're 83. I don't think Discovery will cover that. She said, no, I want to feel wanted. So I phoned the police and I told them she had stolen a car. She said, yeah, her own car. Why'd you do that? Well, she said, now she's wanted. She said, honey, I'm on the run. I said, excitement. She said, I could end up in jail. I said, romance. Sound like you have fun? Yes, no, she took it well. She gave me a gift voucher. Oh, great. Yeah, for bungee jumping. Oh, cool. Bluetooth bungee jumping, eh? Isn't that? I don't know. Who's that? That's Khatata. Did you know about this? I didn't know. It's cordless. They got the joke. Those guys, nothing, eh? Is he German? Yeah, it shows. Hello, William Bird. Hey, it's nice to see you wearing a tablecloth. Mike's Kitchen wants their thing back. That's good. No, guys, listen then, hey? Listen. A lot of you, because William, you know, we're about the same age. And a lot of these youngsters, William, thinks that when you get older, Khatata thinks when you get older, you stop doing it. That it's not true, Khatata. We still do. Ask William. We still do. It's just different. When we're your age, it's like two gazelles frolicking in the forest. William and my age is like washing a duvet. What? You wonder how did that end up in there? So you keep it alive. Yeah, no, you got to. Hey, older guys, yeah, you got to have some fun, eh? I tried that thing that Khatata, you youngsters do, where you send a picture of your, you know. Do you know about this young man? What's your name? Nzama, do you know about this? They send a picture of their, you know what I mean, eh? It's terrible, eh? They send a picture of their Boris Johnson. I don't call mine that. What do you call yours? Joe Biden. It's always falling asleep. It's called a dick pic. No. That is a photo of Steve Hofmeyer. Did you send one of these? Oh, no, it was a disaster. Because Khatata, I didn't know how to take, Nzama, I didn't know how to take a photo, so I had to get someone else to take a photo. Now it's, what happened? I can't say it. I can't say. You can say, we're friends. I can't say. You can tell. Now, all I can say is I can never go back to clicks. Because a lot of the kids I teach are traumatized. Nzama, a lot of the kids I teach are traumatized because they walked in on their parents doing adult stuff. Do you know what I mean? Khatata, you walk in on your parents, so I give advice. If you ever walk in on your parents having sex, you know, whatever, don't panic, lady. What's your name? Yeah. Say again? Nice to meet you, Tadelo. Tadelo, don't panic, okay? Don't freak out. Lock eyes at them. Like a pterodactyl. And then you say exactly these words. I'm not angry. I'm just disappointed. They will never have sex again. And if that doesn't work, then you say, this is hurting me more than it's hurting you. Mr. Dixon used to coach me rugby. Yeah, I know nothing about rugby. So, you know, how'd you fake knowing rugby? Oh, it's easy. It's easy. If you want to fake knowing rugby, okay, this is what you say. Khatata, you say exactly these words. Go up to the guys after the match and you say, hey, guys. Ariara, but you have to say it exactly like that, Khatata. You can't say at the end of the day. You must say, Ariara. It has to be one word. Ariara. The back line needs work. What does that mean? I've got no idea. But it's always true. Are you still teaching? Yes, no, it's crazy teaching. Are there any teachers here today? Are you a teacher? What do you teach? Oh, you teach Zulu and English? Okay, wow, that sounds exhausting. You're going in both directions. They can practice on each other. The one class needs the other class, just leave them to it. That's great. Zulu and English. Hey, I love that. That's great. Hey, because Zulu is a thumb language, isn't it? A dog is an injure. So the dog bites you, you're injured. Okay. Nzana, listen closely, man. Okay? Listen, the kids are hard. Hey? There's a thing I do, a little trick I use. I say to the kids, there's no such thing as a stupid question. That's how you find them. Who? The stupid kids. Because you know, English is hard to learn, isn't it? In English, the word period is a lesson. It's also the American word for a full stop. It's also what a young lady says when she's going through menstruation. You can be in a period, making a period on your period. And the rich kids are the worst to teach English to, aren't they? Hey, on maths, if you ask a rich kid, what's 4 times 4? They'll answer Land Rover. Nothing, guys? That guy in the end hasn't laughed once. Just picture it in your head. What's your name, young man? Matt, just picture it in your head. 4 times 4. Land Rover. Nothing, eh? Do you work for the Daily Maverick? Well, you're asking him that because he's white. That, are you understanding? 4 times 4. Gotatso got the joke. He doesn't look that clever. William Bird, do you understand? This is a comedy show. You're right. Do you see what I'm dealing with? It's very hard being a teacher. Very, very, very hard. Mr. Dixon, we need to wind this up. Listen, guys, okay? It's hard being a parent. I know that. If there are any parents here and you want to get your kids to do the dishes, there's only one way to do it, okay? Because your kids hate it when you talk about sexy stuff, okay? They hate it. So what you do is you wait until a sex scene comes on in the movie you're watching. Remember, you want them to do the dishes. So it's got to be really dirty, really awkward, really all the geduntes, all the goedes, all the gedecha, all the things. And then you turn to your kids and you say, hey kids, you see the start here? Your mother and I love doing that. They will be in that kitchen faster than a married biscuit melts in coffee. And if you've ever stuck a married biscuit in coffee, you know they have the structural integrity of a bridge built with an Eastern Cape tender. First sign of moisture, and they just washed away. Mr. Dixon, I think we're going to... No, guys, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry to say this, but not all of you are getting the jokes, okay? I saw Germany laughing now and again. Nat's trying to look like he's laughing. Even you, Khatat. So I'm going to tell you one more joke, and I'm sorry if you don't get it. We're all going to have to stay back after the show, okay? It's November, it's exam time, so Nat, listen closely, okay? Say your name again. Tadela, listen closely, okay? How do accountants say goodbye? Calculator. Oh, Nat laughed, that's great. Khatatso, nothing, eh? You were doing so well. What do you do for a living, Khatatso? Oh, yeah. You know, it's all in, eh? What? He's a lawyer. Tabella, do you understand? Calculator. It's like see you later with a... You're nothing, eh? I'm sorry, you guys. Just chat amongst yourselves. I'm sorry. Zana, you know when you see on the shampoo bottle and it says, do not drink. And you wonder, who is that spectacularly stupid? Class, I'm not angry, okay? I'm just disappointed. Have any positive thing to leave? There's a positive message for the media. Any positive thing to leave them with? Yes, class. No matter how hard it's been, remember. At the end of the day, the back line needs work. Khotatso, thank you for coming, my brother. Thank you. It's so important to stand front. What is your name, ma'am?
My name is Maggie.
Maggie, thank you for setting this up. It was so hard to get him to sit in front. I know he has this amazing story he wanted to share. It's at such a prestigious event. No, thank you. No, thank you. I appreciate it. I've got all the stuff. Maggie sent me all the stuff. Give him your bag, Maggie, your bag, please. And give Katato a big round of applause. He comes up on stage. Come, Katato, come. Clap for him. Clap. Come up on stage there. So, Maggie, you sent me all the stuff. Now, what law firm do you work for yourself? Who do you work for? Maggie said in the email.
I work for the bank.
You work for the bank?
Yeah.
A bank. Shame, eh? It's Capitec. Oh, it's Nedbank. Oh, even better, hey? Apartheid's bank. That's great. Nederlandse Bank. So, now, Maggie, just correct me. Where do you live in Joburg again?
I live in Craig.
You live in Craighall, of course you do. So, Nedbank. So, I've got all the stuff. Maggie, now this goes on his head. Is that correct? Great. So just turn your back to the audience because Maggie said, and put your glasses in your top there. Now this apparently, Maggie, goes on his head. I've never done this before, so I want to get this absolutely right. I sanitize it like Maggie said in the email. Now I strap this up at the back, right? Okay. Whatever you do in Craighall, we want to do here. So that's great. Now this goes on his shoulders, Maggie. Is that correct? Yeah? Great. Okay, on his shoulders. That's perfect. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our friend Katato. There he is. Thanks for coming. Are you doing okay? You doing okay? Yeah. You're right. Hell yeah. You can sit down. No. Thanks for coming up. I'm so excited. Katato, say hello to the audience. What's up, bitches? Maggie, I love you. She's wonderful. She's my cuddled suit. It's a Maggie joke. So, Katato, what is going on here? Well, thy day, I'm a Nedbank lawyer, okay? But thy nights, I'm a lion, okay? What are those, bro? Those are my claws. Oh, you put your hands in there. Hell yeah. You put your hands in your claws. Yes, I am. Get them in. I'm ready. For what? No idea. Why is that? I'm a lawyer from a bank. Okay, boss, we don't have a lot of time. How do you want to end this? Oh, I'm going to hunt. You don't need to hunt. I'm going to hunt. You can't hunt. Well, what do you normally hunt? Henstock. We're in the middle of Rosebank. Ah, shit. Can you hunt something else? William Bird. You can't hunt him. He looks delicious. What does he taste like? The media. Well, how do you hunt? First, you got to get low. Oh, you're going to get low. Get low. No, lower than that. Now what? Now you sneak up on him. Not on your knees, maybe. Maybe stand a little bit. Here we go. How far are you going? All the way. I'm going to pee on you. No, can't do that. I'm marking my territory. No, boss. We've run out of time. Maggie, I love you. Did she know you were lying? She always knew. She says, you are my pussycat. So, Katato, we need to end this. Okay. All right. How do you want to end this? I want to dance. You want to dance? Hell yeah. For what? For Maggie. No, you don't have to dance. Don't argue with me. I don't think we even have line. Do you have line dancing music? Hit us, DJ. No, DJ, hit me. No. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, Maggie. I love you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Keep it going for Katato. We love him. He was wonderful. Bro, you were a real boss. Here's your glasses. I know. Bro. You were wonderful. Watch out as you go down there, bro. Keep it going for Katato. We love them. Thank you. You guys have been absolutely fantastic. I really appreciate it. Please clap one more time. No, hang on a second. Mr. Dixon, the show is over. Please clap one more time for you. No, hang on a second. No, wait, sorry, hang on a second, guys. Mr. Dixon, the show is over. It's not good enough. What? The exams are almost here. Mr. Dixon, no, it's not good enough. I'm sorry, just give me a second. Mr. Dixon, no, they didn't get any of the jokes. Calculator. It's not that hard to understand. It's like see you later with a calculator. Now, I'm not going to lie, okay, class? I get the sense that some of you haven't understood any of the jokes that we've heard here tonight. Nat, I don't want to say it's you, but it's you. And it's okay, because it's hard these days. I have a friend who is a teacher doing a virtual lesson on Zoom. And in the middle of the lesson, he tossed wind, and the whole class saw it. The whole class heard it. It was terrible. And he did the only thing he could. He said, that is absolutely disgusting. I don't know which one of you it was, but you should be ashamed of yourself. And they were 13, so they immediately pointed out, sir, you're the only one with your microphone on. What happened? He had to leave teaching. I know, he had to get a whole other job. What does he do now? Well, last I heard, he's a lawyer at Nedbank. I knew I recognized you. Thanks for coming, Khotatso. Because it's okay, class. Because no matter who you are, you'll get home tonight, you'll turn to your loved one, and you'll say, honey, at the end of the day, that back line needs work. And you'll laugh and laugh and laugh, and neither of you will know why. You guys have been delightful. Thank you and good night. Please give it going for Bongani, Dube!
Yeah. Wow, ladies and gentlemen, Conrad Koch. Conrad Koch. He always pays extra when he flies. It's just too much luggage. Guys, that was amazing. Did you have a wonderful time? Khutazo, thank you so much for just being yourself. You know, like, you're the reason why people don't want to sit in the front at comedy shows. But today he said, you know what, I will embrace it all. It is who I am. I am a star. You're a star, Khutazo. Thank you so much. Matt, you must relax. Ne? Just smile, Matt. Your wife is out here. You're like, laugh for both of us. We'll talk about this when we get home, right? But enjoy yourself, bro. Our handsome guy. You guys remember his name? Bethuel. No, it's not. Khutazo, it's not Bethuel. It's not a Bethuel. Bethuel. Bethuel Mukwena. You must remember, like, it's not it. It comes back. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, we're international. No. We're from Limahomo. like. No, we had a wonderful time, man. It was beautiful meeting most of you guys. You guys are absolutely wonderful people. Germans, thank you for just doing German stuff. Thank you for the BMW. That's a good car. That's a very good car. Right? There's this. We call it a kusheshe in this country. It doesn't do the things that you guys made it for. You guys designed it to go like this. Yeah, it goes like this. This is how it goes. Well, like, that's the kusheshe. Because of you guys, we appreciate you. My brother, thank you so much for employing the youth and empowering them to become better South Africans, because South Africa belongs in the hands of the youth. You know what I mean? I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Matt, thank you for starting this thing of yours, Media Monitoring Africa, in 1993. It's like you knew. 94 is coming. There's going to be cut the whole way. You're like, yeah, they're going to lie to us. Yeah. Oh, what? Like, it's going to be nice, but then there's going to be a Jacob Zuma. They're going to lie to us. You did that. So congratulations. 30 years of doing this thing. Well done, man. Well done, man. Well done. Nice one, Will. You're the guy, Will. I love you, Big Willie. Destiny. Collectively, you are in our prayers. We want you to do well. Just write something that, write a Harry Potter type, like part 5 or something. Write something wild, but you're going to get yours. I promise you. No more freeloading. just loading, you know? You'll just load. At time, you load, eh? I can go deeper past now. Electricity, you load, but then load shedding, you understand? It's going to happen for you. My father, man, you guys are beautiful people. Thank you so much. This is the first time we've done this here. I also want to thank Aya, but mostly I need William to just give us a vote of thank you. I know I did too much already, but Will, say something the people want to hear. Yeah. Big Willie.
The only jokes I know. Okay, can we just call our lovely comedians on stage? Conrad, Lindy. Where's Lindy?
I think she left. Lindy went home.
Lindy left. She was too much of a shining star.
Amazing, man. Yeah.
But I think we want to just thank them for being with us this evening. Thank you so much. This was really brilliant. The bar is open. Thank you for being with us this evening, everyone. Have a good evening.
So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry. You can hang out, you can chill, and talk about the potential that this place has to have art on the walls. You know, right now it's struggling. The economy is bad, eh? So let's talk about art. And remember, every day, calculator. Hello?